every gym, they gon' say my name. Seconds on the shot clock, I'ma end the game, cause it's showtime.
It's time to meet the starting five for your Detroit Pistons. At guard, 6'4", number 17, Rodney Ruder. At 4, 6'8", number 41, Sadi. At 6 feet 7 inches.
And with
good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick.
Yeah, love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls.
Here we go.
On Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Saturday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. Let's check out. Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Johnson is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pistons, Bay and Grant are the forward. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Magruder in at the 2. Now, here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Shoots from the right block, and DeRozan sends it back. Grant with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. The shot.
No.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA.
Yeah.
Who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
And here's Cunningham after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Cunningham off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Vucevic's screen on Bay. Rosen dishes to Vucevic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
DeMar draws so much attention on that pick and roll that often he can get an easy score with a simple pass like he did on that play.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Bay. Pass to Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Magruder. Excellent D there from Williams.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Vucevic's screen on Grant. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Ball dishes to Vucevic. Nails the baby hook. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows the maturity beyond his years.
And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
No.
Here's Bay. The shot will not fall. And it's Chicago the other way. Vucevic the pass to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for Williams. Pass to Vucevic. For three, Levine. Bay pulls it in.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Cunningham kicks to Magruder. The pass to Stewart. Over Levine. Stewart passes to Magruder. 5 on the clock, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Olenek, he's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. Josh Jackson's checked in for Rodney Magruder. And it's Joseph in for Cunningham. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Troy Brown comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo.
What? No.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Olenek in the corner. Grant the pass to Joseph. Jackson against Williams. Left side Jackson. Kicks it to Olenek. Over Williams. And that one hits back iron.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying
What?
to establish
No.
consistency from there.
Here's Olenek. And the dunk by
Oh,
Give Kelly
no.
Olynyk credit, sticking with the shot despite intense coverage.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat.
Oh,
turned all the way
no.
up
That
in this
keeps
first half.
happening. That's
And also
brutal.
defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Nice pass. The more they run the offense through Grant, the more he needs to make smart plays.
Olenek against Williams. Bradley, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here's Joseph. No points in the game yet for him. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Jackson with it. Williams picks him up. Grant outside. 13 feet away. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now. To the paint. Stolen by Joseph.
What?
Fast break Detroit. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the basket is
Uh-oh.
good. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Brown the pass to Bradley.
No.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his second personal foul. Team 4.
And the first one drops.
At the line for your Pistons, Corey Joseph.
And Joseph drops them both. 5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jones backs for 2, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
All right. Coming on.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Here's Cunningham. They get it back. Here's Stewart. And it's in.
No.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Olynyk is out there with Bay. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Magruder in at the 2-guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Vucevic, that's good, and it's Levine with the assist. That's 7 points for Vucevic.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Stewart against Vucevic. Tries yet again. Stewart.
Get the hell out of here. Yeah, right.
Trail by 6. And Levine, here we go. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Down low. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 9. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Now here's Levine, and there's the feed to Jones.
What? I don't even know what happened there.
Here's Magruder. DeRozan defending. Bay wide open, and he fires. Detroit, no good that time either. Ball kicks to Levine. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Smitty, nobody's accused Levine of being a stellar defender, but the young man has improved in the last few seasons.
Greg, he's always had the physical tools to be a good defender. It's been his awareness that's kind of held him back. But his weak side rotation and his D has gotten a lot better.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Jones. Now, here's Cunningham. He's covered by Ball. And Magruder now top of the key. 4 on the clock. And
oh, what? Reverse jam? Ooh, that was sick.
For the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's DeRozan. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Vucevic with the bucket.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA,
oh, no.
Spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Jeremy Grant comes in for Olynyk, and Diallo sub in for Rodney Magruder.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Detroit leading by 3. Cunningham kicks to Grant. Dishes to Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Diallo. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Jack LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Pistons, Josh Jackson's checked in for Bay, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Cunningham.
Jackson, Corey Joseph.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Jackson. Grant with a screen on DeRozan. Grant outside. This one for 3. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Vucevic setting the pick for LaVine. Inside. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Vucevic.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Pass to Jackson. Tries the spin move. There's the drive. Nice D from DeRozan. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. LaVine finds White. Over Stewart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Isaiah Stewart.
And Kobe White in the open floor is a blur. Great burst with the ball.
He can fly right by his defenders. He knows when
Nice.
to turn the jets on, GA. Very big part of his offensive production.
And the Pistons making a change here.
Christine.
Checked in, then for the Bulls. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic, and Troy Brown subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. With the drive.
Oh, no.
And the Pistons lead by 1.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
White looking around. Detroit with the rebound. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson misses. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. LaVine against Olynyk. There's Brown with the 3.
No.
The shot misses. The pass to Diallo. Wide open. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now a 3-point Detroit lead. And LaVine launches it from deep. And that one released in time, but no good.
And he came into this league as an
Can you pick which thing you want?
Jackson continuing to hang his hat on the defense.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Maybe you want something
Pistons ahead. They lead by 3.
Yeah.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be
No,
made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. They're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, everybody. We
Kenny the
love
Jet Smith.
exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen 2 top players battling mano a mano. Question for either of you.
Chicago Bulls.
Were there guys around the league you enjoyed matching up with?
You know what? I always like playing Shaq because he's so exceptional and he presented such unique challenges. I even would say to Akeem, let me guard him sometime and make it even more challenging.
Well, I would love playing Kenny, Ernie. You know why?
Well, why?
Because he can't guard me.
Now let's talk about the Detroit Pistons, currently battling it out in a close game.
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Johnson, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Now here's Levine. 5 points in the game, and he makes good on the layup. Levine's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Chicago. The Pistons leading. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." Coach Dwayne Casey says, "If we bring this same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen." Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Here's Bay after the made shot from Zach LaVine. To the inside, Grant. Johnson with the...
Oh, rejected.
DeRozan for 3.
Oh, my goodness.
On the wing, Levine. He has 7. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The length helps Zach in a number of areas. Right there, you see the offensive board.
Offensive rebound. Stewart passes to Bay. And Ball with the block. And here they come. Levine wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 12 in the game.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Pistons trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Jones checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Levine. And so Grant will bring it up for Detroit. Cunningham passes to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Grant dishes to Cunningham. And that one, good. He's got 11.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Caruso kicks to DeRozan. He dishes it to Vucevic. It's deflected, and they'll get another chance. Ball surveying the defense. 5 to shoot. Vucevic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Vucevic has got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Jeremy Grant. Jackson is checked in for Rodney Magruder. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Cunningham. Chicago also making some changes. Bradley comes in for Vucevic. And it's White in for Lonzo Ball. Bulls have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Diallo. Pistons shooting on 57% from the field in the third. There's the lob to Jackson. It's stolen by Jones. Passes it to Caruso. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Olynyk the pass to Diallo. Olynyk inside, guarded by Bradley. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Diallo. Puts up a three. Hits it from three-point range. Diallo's got his third bucket of the night.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
And Bradley gets it to go.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Team second.
Outside Jackson. Over to the wing. A crossover. And the dunk by Olynyk.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
On the wing, DeRozan. He's guarded by Diallo. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Bradley.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Now, here's Joseph. Pass to Jackson. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I tell you what, you gotta love his focus there. Jackson really terrific at just muscling through the contact. Takes a lot of pride in his ability to take the hit and still finish.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Bradley. Troy Brown comes in for Jones. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Alex Caruso. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Joseph kicks to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, I tell you, Jackson is an aggressive player, always seeking out contact, especially while he shoots.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Detroit, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Jeremy Grant is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Magruder in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from LaVine.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Cunningham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Now here's LaVine. A 3-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Vucevic against Stewart. He feeds it to Cunningham. That one goes in. Cunningham's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
For Detroit, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Grant, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
White the pass to Williams. And again, no good by Chicago. Detroit leading by 13. Here's Magruder. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Bulls. Fires the 3. And again, Chicago. No good. Grant against Williams. And the dunk by Grant.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Page checked in for Diallo. Chicago also making some changes. DeRozan comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for White. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Levine, here we go. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Detroit leading by 13, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul, 1st team foul.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Out to the wing. Here's Grant.
You know, DeRozan doesn't often get enough credit for his defense, but he was great on that play.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Now, here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. From 6 feet, Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a sitter who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Cade Cunningham.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Here's Ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his 1st foul. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Troy Brown's checked in for Chicago. Pistons leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Detroit.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cade Cunningham.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Now, here's Cunningham. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Cunningham. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Grant. Cunningham looking it over. Clock at 6. Grant the pass to Stewart. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
For the Pistons, Olenek, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Josh Jackson comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Rodney Magruder. Then for the Bulls, Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball.
Isaiah Stewart. That's his 5th personal foul. Team 2nd. Shooting for Chicago. Jones. Derek Jones Jr.
That one misses for Jones.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls. Patrick Wait.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brown finds Bradley. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Ray Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.